Birdseye Level 1 is a NIST CSF-based assessment that can be used to identify a short list of security initiatives targeted for improvement. Birdseye Level 2 adds scenario simulation that can be used to calculate quantitative risk as annual loss expectancy for scenarios associated with these security initiatives. The Birdseye simulator supports the same basic probabilistic risk equations used in the FAIR and OpenFAIR frameworks. We begin this demonstration by selecting an existing scenario and then clicking the Edit Scenario button to enter the parameter values for the probability distributions for all risk factors associated with this hypothetical scenario. All factors will use a beta-PERT probability distribution with a lambda value of 4. We will enter the minimum, most likely, and maximum value for each probability distribution. Already entered, we have the primary loss magnitude, minimum value of $100,000 per loss event, most likely value of $200,000 per loss event, and a maximum value of $1 million per loss event. The threat event frequency is a minimum of 1 event per year, most likely 2 events per year, and a maximum of 3 events per year. The vulnerability level would be the level of inherent risk, but we'll extend this basic probabilistic equation to use the threat capability and resistance strength factors. So we will edit these factors to bring down the vulnerability factor, 50% minimum, 75% most likely, and 100% maximum. And for the resistance strength, we will enter a minimum of 45%, most likely 50%, and a maximum of 55%. After entering the factor parameters and clicking the Save button, we click the Run Simulation button to run 1,000 Monte Carlo simulations, each randomly simulating the risk of the scenario for 1 year of operation. Simulation results include the standard statistical measures of central tendency for the annual loss expectancy, that is the minimum, average, and maximum values, a histogram chart for the simulated ALE values, a loss exceedance probability chart with optional risk appetite and risk tolerance curves, and a percentile table for ALE risk appetite and risk tolerance. The loss exceedance chart shows the probability of having an annual loss that is at least as large as a given dollar amount. The percentile table gives ALE values for selected probability levels from the loss exceedance chart. For example, there's a 50% chance of having an ALE equal to or greater than $411,000, but only a 10% chance of having an annual loss expectancy equal to or greater than $787,000. This concludes our demonstration of our risk simulation tool, which is planned for customer release in October.